I'm gonna make a
I've
quick
been
video
thinking, Operator.
to show some of the
I
parts
thought
of the
you'd
ship
want to
that
know.
maybe you guys don't have yet that you'll see later on. This is the syndicate thing. These are the different syndicates, and these are the standings you build with them. You have to have their symbol on to build a standing. I have these 3 maxed out. I've been working on this one for a while. Eventually I'll do those 2, but I haven't done them yet because they'll lower these ones. These were Christmas decorations you got for playing during Christmas one point. I just left them up on my ship because I liked them. This is an idea how much crap I have in my foundry that I don't need because I've already built most of the stuff. Here's most of my mods. Here's all my ribbons. Here's all. These are all my prime mods. I have a couple different Kubras and lots in storage. But this is the one I've been using right now. I think I have all the Sentinels, the prime versions of most of them. Alright, these are relics. Alright, this is the infested room you can't get into yet until you've been infected. See that little growth on my neck? Eventually you come in here and you do a quest to get that growth taken off. I don't want to spoil it too much. Then this is your personal quarters. Mine's been decorated. This is not what it starts out looking like, but you got this little music box. When you scan these little things in missions, it gives you this different music. I usually just leave it turned off. This is like a little display thing you can get later on. You can set up your own warframes. These are actually 3 of my warframes posed here. Same as this. This is like a statue of one of my warframes. That's Loki Prime, I think. And here's all the fish I caught in Eidolon that I put in my tank. Here's all my trophies for the different fish. These are some caged animals you can get from the plains of Eidolon. And this is the operator room. This is my operator. You can get these cosmetics to dress them up different ways. That's just the look I decided to go for with my guy. There's a lot more to this, but I don't want to get too much into it because it'll just be confusing for now. Anyway, that's basically all the parts of the ship, and then there's different ships you can get to. Here's a couple of the other ships you can get. I don't have all the parts for them yet, but you get the parts from different missions. So this is a good place to look and see what weapons you have mastered, what warframes, what quests you've done. I've obviously completed all these ones, but if you go in here, you can see what companions you can get This little symbol means I've already mastered them. So I've actually had all these ones, but... And here's warframes. These are the two I've never gotten. Rhino Prime and Nyx Prime. They've never been vaulted that I'm aware of what I've been playing. And here's all the weapons. These are all the weapons I haven't gotten yet. Most of these are Arcwing weapons here. And then these ones are Syndicate only. This one and this. Sorry. This one, and this one are like Syndicate weapons. This is Syndicate weapons. You can only get those from Syndicates. I'll show you that in a while. You can look through mods. So after you scan guys, it'll give you information about them. It'll also tell you what mods they drop. So like if I wanted this mod, I can mouse over it and it'll tell me down here what drops it. Or what event it comes from or whatever. Or Syndicate in that case. So the ones that are have the question marks are the ones I haven't gotten. But for like Syndicates, as you gain points, you can buy
We
all this
offer
different
these
stuff.
to aid you, Tenno.
If I hide the ones I already have, you can see that I've gotten almost everything. These have been added to the game since I maxed that one out.
These may help the flow.
These are our best deals.
And this is the one I'm currently working on.
All right, what can we help you with?
Like I said, these are the two I've never worked on. So I'm in the negative still with them. And I've never gotten any of this stuff. Some of the stuff I do have, I got it from other Syndicates. But that's about the best I can show you for now. Okay, when you do certain missions, you get these treasures. And these treasures, like this one I'll show you, this is one these are ones you pick up from normal missions. These come from sorties, but you add these gems to them. This is why you want to pick up those gems when you find them. So now I can trade this in for Endo. And you use Endo to upgrade your mods. So like if I have a mod that, let's see if I can find one that needs updated. I could update this one, but it costs you a lot when it starts getting up to the higher ranks. It takes credits and Endo. But, trying to think of what else I can show. For relics, if you want a better chance of getting some of the harder stuff, you can radiate relics. So this one will have a better chance of some of the lower stuff. The way you do that is you pick a relic. Say I really wanted to get this lower limb. I could radiate it. If I mouse over it, you can see what how it changes the stats. Over here gives me a better percentage chance of getting that item. There's also other ways you can get these radiant ones from doing harder missions and standing missions longer sometimes. That's why I happen to have so many of them already.
This is the future.
These are sortie missions.
Precision, Prestige. The pinnacle of the warsmith's art.
So you have to do these 3 missions in order to get the prize, and then these are the things you can possibly get from it. This is where I get all my ribbons and stuff from usually. And the sculptures, the other sculptures. But these are some of the prizes you get from doing all 3 missions. They're kind of random. Like the spot missions can be really hard because these are level 65 to 80 creatures. And the 3rd missions are 80 to 100 depending on, they could be any kind of mission. Sometimes it's assassinate or spy. It's just random, it seems like. And I guess I could show you real quick. This is a clan dojo. So you custom build this, and it's a good place to go trade items with players because you can trade items. So in your dojo, you put one of these things, and if you click on it and another player comes, it'll help you can trade with that player and trade items with them. Since I'm master rank 24, I can trade 24 times in a day. Some clans put a tax on things when you trade them, so it charges you money, but we don't have one on ours. And this is our logo or whatever for our clan. You can also see it on my guy's shoulder. There's a lot more to it, but I don't want to go through it. But this is basically a place where certain items you can only get from here because you have to go do research. You have these different labs where you do different kinds of research, and you can get these other items from here. It's like this one happens to be weapons mostly, but like one of them, oh, this is the infested one. I think this is mostly weapons too, but some of them will be warframes and stuff too. There's a lab called a Tenno lab, if I can find it here. Alright, so this is a Tenno lab. So this is one of the places where you have to research certain warframes. Banshee, Volt, Zephyr, and some of your other items you have to research here. You can also research colors, so you can color things different colors in your lab and your dojo or whatever. But anyway, that's the dojo for the most part. This is the energy lab. That's mostly energy weapons. So it's like the Corpus lab, the Grenier lab, the Infested lab, and the Tenno lab basically. And then if you want to do derelict missions, you'll have to come to this spot. One of these here. And this is where you get the different keys to open the vaults in the derelict when you do derelict missions. You may be also able to buy this from the market, but I can't remember for sure. So I'll just do a relic mission real quick, kind of show you how that works.
is a large battalion of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Void Itchers. Need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? A Fisher. Defend yourself and use reactant to harm relics. The enemies are dropping reactant. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. That's it. You relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. Broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. They spotted you. Another job well executed.
Anyway, that was just a brief example. That was an exterminate mission. I knew that one wouldn't take very long, but what you're doing when you're opening a relic is you're risking your relic for a chance at one of these items. And other players are risking theirs, so you have a choice between one of their rewards as well. And during the mission you have to collect so many radiant pieces. Usually it's always 10, but per relic. So once you get 10 of them, and then you finish the mission, which in this case was exterminate, we had to kill everybody, and then we could exit the mission. That's pretty much all there is to it. Trying to make sure there's not anything else I didn't show you. This bottom shelf is stuff is like prizes you can get for statues you can get for your syndicate. But I'm just going to cut the video off here because it's getting kind of long. And then one other thing real quick is I want to show you is from the syndicates you can get these large restores. In one of my other videos I use one of the energy ones that'll give you energy. But just to give you an idea, this gives you 100 energy every 7.5 seconds. But it gives it, the squad one and a large one, it gives it to everybody. So it'll give it to other players who are standing near me too.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
And then this is all your,
Me
your gear
too.
items. So like most of the stuff, this is for mining in the plains of Avalon. This is a fishing spear. These are scanners. These are specters you can throw down, which basically it's like a warframe you can take with you. These are specters as well of a certain kind. And these are my health restores, energy restores, and ammo restores, ciphers, in case I need them for some reason. And this is usually an empty slot for me to put other pieces of gear in here I might need for different missions. There's some stuff in here I almost never use. There's for certain quests, and that was it. And I don't really use them much since then. Except for these keys that are for derelict missions and stuff. Which maybe I'll do a video on that sometime. But that's about all I wanted to share for now.